Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to auto send thank you emails to Instagram leads via SendGrid. So if you're also running a business and want to send personalized thank you emails to the leads captured through Instagram lead ads using SendGrid, then this video is definitely for you. So in this video my objective is, as soon as I receive a new lead over the Instagram lead ads, I am going to send mail through the SendGrid. So for building the connection between Instagram lead ads and SendGrid, I am going to use a tool that is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to build this automation for your own business, then let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video I am going to show you how you can send thank you emails to your Instagram leads via SendGrid. So right before you on my screen you can see I have integrated these both applications, that is Instagram lead ads and SendGrid, by using Pabbly Connect. So you can also build automations like this by just using Pabbly Connect for enhancing your business. Now as soon as a new lead will be created over the Instagram lead ads, an email will be sent to that lead via SendGrid. So now I am going to show you how you can build this automation, but before that I am going to show you the real working demo of this automation. So here you can see this is my Facebook account which is connected to my Instagram account. So I am going to use this page, that is the magic makers given in this Facebook account. So now let's move on to my metaphor developers page, and here you can see we are landed to this page where we are going to fill our new lead form. So here you can see my page, that is the magic makers, which is already selected, and afterwards from here you can select the form which you want to use. So here I am going to use the same form which is selected, that is new lead ads form. And now firstly we have to delete our previous lead because we can create only one lead per form. So now let's delete our previous lead over here, and here you can see my lead has been deleted. Now we simply have to click over this preview form button, and here you can see we are getting the form, that is new lead ads form, and now we just have to fill this form. So now let's fill this form over here. So here you can see I have filled this form providing full name, dummy user, email dummy@pabblytudes.com, WhatsApp number and the city. Now we simply have to click over this continue button, and after that we just have to click over this submit button for submitting our new lead ads form, and here you can see our form has been successfully submitted. Now let's move on to my Gmail account to check whether we are receiving an email over there or not. So here you can see this is my Gmail account, and on my Gmail account I am successfully receiving the email that is having the subject thanks for reaching out, and here I am getting the same name which I have recently filled over my new lead ads form, that is dummy user. So this is the way you can create an automation for enhancing your users experience. So for that you just have to access Pabbly Connect. Now for accessing the Pabbly Connect you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/connect, and once you will enter the URL you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly, and here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user you can simply click over this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Connect you get 100 free tasks every month for practicing Pabbly Connect. And if you already have an existing account you can simply click over this sign in. But before moving on forward I am going to tell you about Pabbly Community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly Community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant update about using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to the Pabbly Connect again, and here I am going to simply click over this sign in as I already have an account on Pabbly Connect. And as you finish your sign up you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to integrate applications we will be using this app, that is Pabbly Connect. So for that you simply have to click over this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect which can be seen here. And in this page you can see we are getting the folders which I have created. So you can also create your own folder by just clicking on this create a new folder button. But here I am going to create a workflow by integrating two applications, that is Instagram lead ads and SendGrid. So for that you simply have to click over this create workflow button, and as you will click over this button you will be getting the option for selecting the workflow builder. So here we are getting two workflow builder, that is beta which is modern, faster and more flexible, and another workflow builder we are getting is classic which will provide you stable and familiar approach. So here I am going to use this newly launched workflow builder beta. So for that you simply have to click over the select button, and you will be getting the dialog box where you have to provide a name to your workflow. So now let's provide a name to our workflow here. So here I am providing it the name send thank you emails to Instagram leads by SendGrid, and afterwards I am going to select my folder, that is Facebook folder, and afterwards we simply have to click over this create button, and here you can see we are getting this pop-up which says workflow created successfully, and we are landed to a workflow page, and on this page we are getting the option for adding the trigger. So now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is our first application or the application which is going to initiate a workflow. So in this case I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new lead over the Instagram lead ads. So for that I am going to select my trigger app as Instagram lead ads. So for that you simply have to click over this add trigger button, and you will be getting this trigger setup page, and here I am going to search for my Instagram lead ads which can be seen here. So I am going to select it, and afterwards I am going to select my app event as new lead instant, and afterwards we simply have to click over this connect button, and here you can see we are landed to the connection page where we are getting two options, that is add new connection and select existing connection. So if you already have an existing connection you can simply select it, and if you want to build a new connection you can simply click over this add new connection button. And for building the connection you have to remember that your Facebook account must be login which is connected to your Instagram account, and here you can see we are getting this button. So now let's click it, and here you can see I'm getting my Facebook account which is connected to my Instagram account. So for that you simply have to click over this continue button by allowing it, and here I have provided access. Now here our connection has been successfully created, and here we are getting two fields, that is page and the lead gen form. So here in my Facebook account I have already shown you this page, that is the magic makers, which I am going to select over my Pabbly Connect. So here I am going to select this page, that is the magic makers. So here I have selected this page, and afterwards we are getting the option for selecting our lead gen forms. So here I am going to select my this form, that is new lead ads form, which is created over this page, that is the magic makers. As I want to receive the leads of only this form, I am going to select this new lead ads form, and if you want to receive all the leads of every form in that particular page you can use this, that is all lead gen forms over here, but here I am going to select it. And if you want to build your own form you just have to go to your Facebook account, and on the sidebar you can see we are getting the option for Meta Business Suite. So for creating your form you just have to go to Meta Business Suite, and here we are getting the option for all tools, so you just have to select it, and afterwards here you can see we are getting the option for instant forms. So you just have to select it, and we will be landed to the forms which you have created under this page. So here you can see these are the forms I have created in this page. So if you want to create your own form you simply have to click over this create form button and create your own form. So on my Pabbly Connect I am going to use this form, that is new lead ads form, which I have already selected. Now we just have to enable this simple response for getting our responses. Now we just have to click over this save and send test request, and here you can see it is waiting for the webhook response. Now for providing the webhook response we have to do a test submission, and for doing the test submission we have to submit our new lead ads form. So for that let's move on to my Meta for Developers page, which can be seen here. So here you can see this is my Meta for Developers page, and on this page I am getting the option for resources. So you just have to select it, and afterwards you just have to select developer tools, and here we are landed to this developer tools page, and in this page we have to select this option, that is lead ads RTO debug tool, and we will be landed to a lead ads testing tool page where we are getting the page and the form. So you firstly have to delete your previous lead over here, and here you can see my lead has been deleted, and here you can select the page and the form according to you, and afterwards I am going to simply click over this preview form button for getting my new lead ads form, and here I am going to fill this form. So here you can see I have filled this form providing full name, smart user, email smartuser@pabblytudes.com, WhatsApp number and the city. Now we simply have to click over this continue button, and after that we just have to click over this submit button for submitting our new lead ads form, and here our form has been successfully submitted. Now let's move on to the Pabbly Connect and check whether we are receiving the response over there or not. So here you can see in my Pabbly Connect, I am successfully receiving the response, that is response A, with the same detail which I have filled over my new lead ads form. And here we are done with our trigger setup. Now we just have to set up our action app. So for that you just have to click over this add new action step button and you will be landed to our action setup page. And here I am going to search for SendGrid, as in this case I am going to use SendGrid for sending the email. So here I am getting this app, so I am going to select it, and afterwards I am going to select my app event as send email because I want to send emails through SendGrid. So here I am going to select this app event. Now we simply have to click over this connect button for building the connection between SendGrid and Pabbly Connect, and here we are landed to this page. So if you already have an existing connection, you can use this, that is select existing connection, and if you want to build a new connection, you can simply click over this add new connection button, and afterwards we are getting our connection name with a field where it is asking for API key or token. So for getting the API key or the token, you can check this help text which says to get the API key, visit settings, API keys, create API key, choose full access, click on create. So for getting our API key, you just have to move to my SendGrid account with me, which can be seen here. So here you can see I'm on my SendGrid account, and here on the sidebar you can see we are getting the option for settings. So you just have to select it, and here we are getting the option for API key. So you just have to select it, and here we are landed to this API keys page. So you just have to click over this create API key button, and we will be landed to this page where you have to provide a key name to your API. So here I am going to provide it the name. So here I am providing the name Instagram key, and here our API key permission is for the full access, and afterwards we simply have to click over this create and view, and here we are getting the API key. So now let's copy this and paste it over the Pabbly Connect. So here I am going to paste this token, and now we just have to click over the save button for saving our connection, which is created successfully. And here we are getting some of the fields. So now I am going to map all these fields. Now you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step. So in this case our previous step is Instagram lead ads, from where I am going to fetch the responses and map in my SendGrid, so that I don't have to replace the values again and again as the new responses arrive. So here I am going to map my first field, that is send to email. So here you can see in the response of Instagram lead ads I am getting this email, so I am going to map it, and afterwards we are getting the field that is subject. So here I am going to map the subject of my email. So here you can see I have manually entered my subject, so it is static, means it is not going to replace with every new responses, and afterwards we are getting the field that is from email address. And here we are getting a note on the help text which says email address must be associated with your SendGrid account. So for getting this from email address, we just have to move to the SendGrid account again. And here on my SendGrid account you can see I am getting the option for marketing on the sidebar, and on this we are getting the option for senders. So you just have to select it, and we will be landed to the page from where we can get our from email address, which can be seen here. So I am going to just copy this from email address and paste it over the Pabbly Connect. So here I am going to paste it. So here we are done with our from email address. Now I am going to enter my from name as Pabbly. So here I have entered my from name also. Now I am going to enter my reply to email. So for that again you have to move to SendGrid account, and here we are getting a reply to email. So now let's copy this and paste it over the Pabbly Connect. So here I have pasted my reply to email also, and afterwards we are getting the field that is content type, which is already selected as plain text, and afterwards we are getting the option for content value. So here I am going to enter the email which I am going to send to my lead. So now let's enter our email over here. So here you can see I have entered my email content, and after this word hi I am going to map the name of my lead. So for that you just have to map it from the response of your Instagram lead. So here you can see I am getting the name of my lead, so I am going to map it, and this name will be replaced with every new responses. So here we are done with our email content. Now we simply have to click over the save and send test request, and here you can see we are receiving a positive response, means we might have received our email. So for checking that, let's move on to my Gmail account. And here in my inbox you can see I'm successfully receiving the email with the same subject, that is thanks for reaching out, and the same from name, that is Pabbly, and the lead name which we have recently filled as smart user. So here you can see I have built this automation by just using an amazing tool, that is Pabbly Connect. So you can also use Pabbly Connect for building many more amazing automations like this. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing integrations like this for enhancing your business and providing better experience to your users. And if you want to practice this workflow, you can find its link in the description given below. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.